There is a new state law that is helping places of worship better protect themselves.
Channel 5's Cecilia Gutierrez explains what the law means for the security of Valley churches.
Places of worship in Texas now have the option of boosting security, allowing for armed volunteer security in churches. It's a main topic of discussion among congregations right now, security in churches. The events that unfolded this Sunday have many places of worship in the Valley still concerned.
Absolutely. I mean, it's still, I think it's still shocking. You know, I mean, hearing the news that came out this Sunday.
Rudy Beltran from the Destiny Through Christ Church says security is always on their mind.
I think one thing is, it is something that I think as a leadership here at our church is something that we've been talking a whole lot about more. It's definitely something that I think as churches we have to be aware of. Well, not just as churches, but really just as a society in general.
Scenes like the one in Sutherland Springs make church leaders think about all of their security measures.
We have several members who are in the law enforcement community, and so, you know, we try to stay in touch with them often, and just to touch base with them on to keep an eye out, to be aware of our surroundings.
Beltran says those members of the congregation are always paying attention when they come to worship. But a new Texas law would allow those members of the community to be able to be armed in church if the church allows for it. State Representative Matt Rinaldi decided to give security at Texas churches a little extra boost.
We see churches increasingly becoming a target. We thought that they should be able to put together their own volunteer teams.
The previous law prohibited churches from having volunteer armed or unarmed security.
So churches weren't even able to put together active shooter plans or security plans, regardless of whether or not the parishioners that were part of the team were armed.
A lot of churches can't afford private security to come in to patrol the area.
What this allows churches to do are identify who those people are, coordinate the security team, and actually get them trained so they're better able and more safely able to provide security services.
Beltran's church is concerned with the new law.
I think it's definitely something that churches need to be talking about more. So I think it's definitely a topic of discussion, especially, you know, just the times that I think we're living in today.
Beltran says he is still deciding whether or not to adopt this new law for his congregation. State Representative Rinaldi says he encourages every place of worship to sit down and review their security policy. He also says the law ensures churches have the right to make their own decision about how they want their security measures handled. In the studio, Cecilia Gutierrez, Channel 5 News at 6.